Hi, my name is Gerhard Schwartner, and welcome to Selling Power TV. Today we have the great pleasure of meeting with Morag Lucy. She is CEO of Televerde. Welcome, Morag.
Thank you, Gerhard, and thanks for inviting me to join you today.
Well, it is my pleasure. I'd like to get your perspective on how Televerde is adjusting to this coronavirus crisis and what you're doing to help your customers win.
We are having to look at our business, starting with, of course, moving a workforce from office environment to home environment. We managed to do it very quickly within probably 18 hours. And so we have our whole workforce up and working, serving our customers. What's important to us is that we continue to deliver for our customers. And so in the case of the pandemic, of course, there are many industries that our customers were targeting that you don't want to target at this point in time. So the healthcare industry, the HR industry. And so we've been really working with our customers to pivot conversations to areas that will have a positive impact. And so there are many companies who are generating solutions and products that are important into today's work from home environment. So you look at security companies, cybersecurity, look at office product companies, look at companies that create solutions that help companies that are brick and mortar retail move into a e-commerce environment. So we're trying to quickly work with our customers to be able to pivot those conversations to focus on areas where there is immediate need.
What is your capacity if a company needs more, let's say, outbound calls?
Well, and that's part of why we put the In This Together campaign in place, because we have capacity because of our model. With incarcerated women, both in Indiana and in Arizona, we are fully functional as an organization. And we have capacity to help those companies that have been really hit by COVID-19 to try and help them drive their business continuity. What we've done is we've basically invited those companies who have been hard hit to come and talk to us. And so it does help with companies that are, they've contracted or they're working with companies in the Philippines or in India or in any of these areas that have been really hard hit, but they still have to service their customers because their customers, especially in today's environment, need to hear from a human. They need to be able to speak to somebody.
What is your true capacity? If somebody needs 100 outbound professionals,
Yep.
you handle that.
So we can handle 100. We can't handle thousands. I would say that probably up to 100 is our maximum. But it also depends on the complexity of what they're doing and the technology complexity in terms of what kind of technologies they have and the ease at which we can connect with their technologies.
Right.
So we have a very good tech team that can probably get things up and running very quickly. So, it all is in sort of what they're trying to accomplish. We're using all the best of breed technologies. And of course, we're using things like MuleSoft that allow us to interconnect to other people's systems. So, as long as we are on standard platforms, then it does make it a lot easier.
So what is the typical ramp-up time until your team is ready to make calls from start to finish?
That's a really interesting question because it does depend on complexity. But if it is fairly straightforward, we could be up and running in a matter of days. If it's highly complex, in terms of getting our teams, to be able to talk about solutions, then it may take a little longer because we have a lot of training.
And I've seen the facilities in Arizona, and I was really impressed by the passion and dedication of your team. I think that's really your secret sauce because that team is so much more focused on than any other team I've ever seen.
Yeah, and we've last year we opened up a second facility in Indiana. And so now, of course, we've got capacity in Indiana, especially in both Rockville and Madison. And, they are, with all of the people of Televerde, everybody wants to do what they can to help businesses and people really navigate through this, very uncertain time.
And you're giving back to society and you're helping everybody win. How can people learn more about you and Televerde?
So they can go onto our website at www.televerde.com, or connect with us on LinkedIn, connect with me directly, and I'll make sure that we handle the inquiry as quickly as we can.
Very nimble. Thank you, Morag.
Thank you, Gerhard. I really appreciate it, and you stay safe.